There is something your doctor has probably never told you, not because they don't care, but because there is simply no time in a 10-minute appointment to say what I am about to say to you now. Most people spend their 70s afraid of the morning their knees finally give out, afraid of losing the one thing that quietly defines their freedom, the ability to walk wherever they want, whenever they want, without anyone's help. But what if that fear has been built on the wrong information? What if your body has already been giving you signs, quiet, everyday signs, that it is nowhere near done yet? Today we are going to look at 5 things, simple things you may have done this very morning without a second thought. And by the time we reach the 5th one, I think you're going to see your body in a way you never quite have before. Stay with me, because the 5th sign is the one that surprises people most, and it is the one that matters most deeply. Let's begin with a woman named Margaret. She was 71 and she'd spent 2 years quietly convinced her walking days were numbered. Her neighbor had hip surgery. Her sister had stopped climbing stairs. Every morning when Margaret put her feet on the floor, she braced herself, waiting for the pain. But here is what Margaret had never stopped to notice. Every morning she walked from her bedroom to her kitchen and made herself a cup of tea, without stopping, without holding the wall, without sitting down halfway through. She had done it so long she had stopped seeing it for what it was. If you can walk for 15 minutes without needing to sit down from pain, your joints are still absorbing pressure the way they were designed to. The deep muscles through your hips and lower back are still coordinating, still protecting you with every step. That is not ordinary. That is a body still working for you. But the second sign is not about how far you walk. It is about a single moment, so brief most people never think twice about it. And yet researchers say it reveals more about your joint health than almost anything else. Think about the last time you sat in a low chair, a sofa, the edge of your bed. When it was time to stand, did you grip the armrest, or did you simply rise? If your body can still rise from a low seat without holding on, you are witnessing a quiet miracle. Your quadriceps firing, your hip flexors engaging, your core steadying the movement from the inside out. These are the exact muscles that wrap around your knees and hips like a protective sleeve, absorbing shock, standing between you and the pain that steals independence. A man named David, 73, told his son he had started pushing off with his hands to stand. His son, a physical therapist, said quietly, "Dad, the fact that you noticed means it is not too late. If you can still rise without gripping, your body is strong. If you have started to notice you need a little help, your body is telling you something worth hearing. Either way, you are not beyond reach, you are exactly where awareness begins." Now stay with me, because the next sign is one almost no one talks about, and what it means for your long-term mobility may change the way you feel every single morning. Tomorrow morning, before you put on your slippers, try something. Take a few steps on your bare feet and ask yourself, can I feel the ground? Not just the temperature, the texture, the slight give of a rug, the firmness of tile. If your feet are still speaking to you in that quiet sensory language, your body is doing something most people over 70 have silently begun to lose. It is called proprioception, your body's ability to know exactly where it is in space at every moment. Every step you take, your body makes hundreds of invisible micro-adjustments in your ankle, knee, and hip. They happen too fast to notice. But they are the difference between a stumble and a smooth stride, between shuffling and walking freely. When you feel that cool floor beneath your feet, don't rush past it. That is your nervous system saying, I am still here, I am still yours. And now the 4th sign. This is the one most people talk themselves out of. They assume it doesn't apply to them, but it may, and what I am about to say may be the most practically useful thing in this entire video. Somewhere near you there is a flight of stairs. When you face them, what does your body actually feel? If you can climb one flight, even slowly, even resting at the top, without gripping the railing every single step, your body is passing one of the most demanding tests of joint health that exists. Stairs demand everything at once, knees bending under load, hips driving, ankles absorbing, balance holding, continuously without pause. 5 signs, 5 quiet things most people pass by without recognizing what they mean. Walking 15 minutes without stopping, rising from a chair on your own strength, feeling the ground beneath your bare feet, climbing a flight of stairs with confidence, and waking to mornings that begin in peace rather than pain. These are not tests you need a clinic to run.